Angie will sing a note, and I will sing the same note. But Angie will tell me that I did not sing the same note, but I can't hear.
Okay, before I say what my sun sign is, please go easy on me, because I feel like every time I tell someone what my sun sign is, they're like, oh, I don't know about you.
Oh my God. Angie will dance.
Oh.
Angie's like this. She's like, yeah, you walk in the club and you're like, yeah, I know I'm that bitch. Like, what's up? So first off, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Artist Manifesto podcast. I'm Brittany, your host and proprietor, and here with me today, I have to, if you guys don't already know, I have to do this introduction. So this is singer, songwriter, vocal producer, independent artist. She's also a third in the group SEA with her sister Sanyu and Sarah. She's been streamed over 108,000 times collectively on Spotify across all endeavors. She's been in 22 different choirs. Yes. 22 different choirs.
That is so crazy to hear out loud.
Now, it's not over. Just lock in now. Okay. She holds a bachelor's in vocal performance from the University of Texas at Arlington. She's classically and operatically trained. She's a rising star, Texas native of Burundian and Ugandan descent, the one and only Kazé.
Oh my gosh, what?
Yes. Hi. You better bask in your ambience, girl.
What? Thank you so much for that intro. That was beautiful.
I mean, I am a fan. You know that I'm a fan. I've told you that before. And I'm so excited to have you on this podcast and just introduce you to the world.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so let's get into it. First off, what's your sign? And let's go over your sun, your rising, and your moon. So what's your sun sign?
Okay, before I say what my sun sign is, please go easy on me, because I feel like every time I tell someone what my sun sign is, they're like, oh, I don't know about you.
Oh my God. But what is it?
Cancer.
Yes, Cancer.
Cancers are the best.
Water sign. Yes. I love me a Cancer. What?
Thank you. You're literally the first.
Yes.
Cancer sun, Virgo rising, and Capricorn moon.
Oh, that is a beautiful combination.
Yes, a lot of earth energy.
Yes, the earth and the water balance each other out. Okay, all right. So we're going to start off by introducing you and just who you are, introducing your story, like who you are as a human being. So how did you come to be? So let's start at the very, very beginning. So you're American, you're Burundian, you're Ugandan. So a lot of intersectionality. So let's start at the very beginning.
Wow. Yeah, I guess I grew up in an African household, but I was raised American. You know, I was raised in the suburbs. So I'm a suburban girl at heart.
Period.
And I went to school with, predominantly white people and, just all kinds of people. So, I think that, just where I went to school, where I grew up influenced me, but also just like at home, we just really proud of where we came from. I grew up with my grandma who she did not speak English. And she came when I was like 4 years old and raised us. So she really helped me feel connected on my Burundian side. And so, yeah, everybody at home was just really proud of where they came from. We would hear stories and we were always listening to the music and eating the food, and we were always with community. So, I really feel like both identities, American and African, were just very equally influential to me.
Wow. I would love to dive more into your grandmother. What's her name?
Of course. Her name is Marguerite Gidikigongwe.
Oh my God.
Long name, yeah.
Marguerite. So yes. you talked about her not speaking English. What language does she speak?
She speaks Kirundi.
Kirundi. Yes. Okay. So there's a song that you have.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Okay. So wait, I'm so sorry. Which?
Nzunkamani.
Oh, Zenkumani. Okay.
Did I do okay?
You know what? You were pretty close, actually.
Y'all, I've been trying. I've been working. Okay.
I love that. So Zenkumani is actually a Ugandan song.
Okay.
It's in English, but the hook is Zenkumani, which means I know you in Luganda. And that's the language that my mom speaks. So that's where my mom is from, Uganda.
Okay.
And yeah, so that one I actually did record in Uganda. And the producer, God bless him, he's a good friend. And he actually helped me with the pronunciation because I showed up there with my Texan accent. Like, okay, let's do it.
I love it.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Let's go.
And I remember like he like stopped in the middle of it like, okay, no, you have to say it like this. And so he really helped me with that. But yeah, it's called I Know You. And it's a song about, I tried to make it flirty, but it's really just like about meeting someone that you on a spiritual level, on a soul level, recognize. And it's like, oh wow, we've met before, we've done this dance before. So the song is a dance song, and you'll definitely want to move when you hear it. And it also just pays homage to my heritage.
I love that so much. Just the way you talk about your connection. So let's go back. You talked about food.
Food. Oh yes.
You know, your girl is a foodie. If y'all can't look, I'm tightening it up, but I'm just saying I love me some food. So let's talk about food. What are some intersectionalities you see with African American, like soul food, and then food from back home?
Oh my gosh, that is a great question. I think there's no difference in the need to, or like in the ways that African Americans and Africans season and nourish the preparation of the food. Okay, so both foods are saucy and just made with love, I would say. And chicken, you know.
Let me tell you about the chicken.
Let me tell you about that chicken.
Okay, let's get into it.
But I mean, I guess what I'm saying is chicken is a favorite as well. And there's so many ways that we also prepare our chicken. And let me see, I'm trying to steer the.
I'm like, so what's your favorite dish? Like, is there a dish that your grandmother makes that's like, just takes you back, or like, is there something that if you need comfort, you're gonna go to that food?
Okay. So my grandma used to make this thing called isombe, and my mom also knows how to make it, but my grandma used to make it too. And it's basically mashed cassava leaves, and you put whatever meat you want. Usually we used chicken, and you eat it with rice, and you also eat it with beans if you want. Sometimes if my mom made it, we would eat it with matoke. So that's actually cool because matoke is like the national food, or like the food from Uganda. Okay. And isombe is like the food from Burundi. So that would be like the worlds colliding. So yeah, that's what we would eat. It's called isombe, and it's like a green, soupy, creamy type of texture. It's so good though. Oh. I love it. And it takes hours to prepare.
Oh my gosh. And I love that that's your favorite, because that's literally you. Like,
yeah.
Okay, so what, if you could compare that to something that I might have tried here in America, what would you liken it to?
That's a good one. Okay, I want to say like spinach artichoke, but it doesn't taste like that. It's just the texture and the way it looks is like spinach artichoke dip. Oh. Yeah, that's what it looks like and feels like.
I like spinach artichoke dip.
Yeah, you might like isombe. I would say it's more of like what kind of taste? It's just not as salty. Yeah. As spinach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to hook me up.
Yes,
one of these days.
Definitely.
So we're still kind of in the adolescent years of Kazé. All right, walk me through, because I know that you just mentioned like, hey, you grew up in the suburbs, which means you grew up in a culturally diverse neighborhood with white Americans. I'm assuming Asian Americans, Hispanic, or Latinx Americans. Like, talk to me about how that influenced influences you now in your music?
Well, I always noticed as a kid, I was such a weird kid. Like, I would just get so excited to know where you were from. So, like, I would, like, if I had a friend from Guatemala, like, oh my gosh, you're from Guatemala. What does your flag look like? What do you speak? What foods do you eat? Like, I was excited, and I loved geography. Basically, I'm saying, like, I just love other people's culture. And so I was always surrounded by other people's culture. And I think I just always loved people in general, and just getting to know different types of people and figuring out how are we alike, because I also come from a culture, you know? And so I think that influences me now because I still have that in me. I still love other culture and I love people, and I always want to find a way to connect with them. So I always want to make music that, even if it's something in Luganda, that they will still feel and understand, like something that is that's human, that will translate to all types of people.
Yeah, there's so much. I've had this conversation with friends. There is so much more that connects us as humans than what divides us. Yeah. However, it seems, especially in these times, that as a country, we're so easily divided, where we're not able to see the person across from us, even though their hair texture might be different, their background might be different, their skin color might be different, but everyone wants to be free. They want to be able to make money. Yeah. They want to be able to have their family, however that looks, and have autonomy. And so it's so bizarre where we are culturally right now. But I think, too, as artists, that's where we shine.
Exactly.
Being able to reflect back and show people, like, we are all the same species.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, we're still, like, I know a lot of the themes in your music, it's all about love. Love is universal. That's, you know, I just feel a great responsibility as an artist to really remind us of our connection, of our human connection. So I love that about you. And I'm too extremely curious, which you're going to see in these, these questions, even though you and I, we've collectively worked together. I don't know if you realize this, but since 2022.
What?
Yes, we have worked together for 3 years. So for those of you who don't know, Kazé is actually my vocal producer. So she's on my production team. And we're a mighty team of 3. It's myself, Kazé, and then Alex Bean with the kitchen studios. So, but today is all about you, where you shine. So I know we talked about, the kind of food, the intersectionality of being an American, also having an African background. Talk to me about your home life. How was that? Because I know right now there's nieces, nephews, everyone's together. So I really want to paint the picture for our audience at home who's enjoying this, or if you're in your car enjoying this. I want them to understand who you are as a human.
Okay, so at home, you walk in, you're gonna hear, oh, that's Tupac Shakur. Okay, yeah, it's bumping, it's loud. Okay, that's the first living room.
Okay, period.
And that's brother, maybe my nephew. Maybe they're playing the game or something. I don't know. Then you get to the kitchen. The music is changing now. Okay, now we're hearing what are we hearing? BTS.
BTS, child. I went straight to girl power. I went straight to But yes, BTS, yes.
Come on. BTS, and you'll see the nieces dancing because they love to dance. So basically, I'm trying to say there's music in every room of the house. Okay, there's music everywhere. We're surrounded. We're always laughing. It's always a full house. There is never empty, and if it is, you can't really, you're just like, this is really weird. I should do something. I should leave the house. I should leave. Yeah. So it's always full. It's always loud and vibrant. There's always laughter. There's always dancing. There's always food.
I can see that because the show that I went to see you, it was the Brat show. And I believe it was one of your nieces and one of your nephews.
Yeah.
they were up there with your sister Sarah, and they were dancing.
Yep.
And I'm like, they're the only one. I was like, who's over there in the corner? Because I got there a little late, y'all. Y'all don't. I was a little tardy to the party, so I sat in the back. But I was looking at the stage, and then they caught my eye, and they were sitting there just really getting it. And I was like, okay, who kids are those? Because they need to be at home sleep. But first of all, they're a vibe.
My kids are never at sleeping.
They're a vibe. Okay. I thoroughly enjoyed them though.
Yes.
No, I love that energy.
They love music, yeah.
Yes. So let's take a step forward. We're in school. You've been a member of 22 choirs. Talk to me about do you feel that did music find you, or did you find music?
Oh man. Wow, that's a great question. I really feel like it's like a mixture of both. I think music found me first, and then I wanted to go wherever it went, wherever it wanted to go. So it led me to go into 22 choirs, maybe more than that. But I think music definitely found me first. I think music has been a part of in my family, like it went from my grandmother used to sing, my mom was in choir, and my grandfather played the piano. He was actually a classical pianist himself. And so I think it found me, and it just captivated me from such a young age. And I just knew, okay, I have to keep singing. I have to sing. And I just did it however I knew how to, So, yeah.
So with your grandfather, is that on your mom's side or your dad's side?
On my dad's side.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to play with him?
Never. Actually, I never got to meet him because he died a long time ago. But my dad just told me, he used to tell me about him.
Wow. Yeah. I'm fascinated. Well, just so that you know, and the audience at home knows, I'm fascinated with epigenetics.
Yeah.
How, even if we haven't met an ancestor, how their gifts, even their tastes, like I can look at my children now. Yeah. They never met their grandfather. He passed when I was 16. But one of my kids, she does this facial expression that is exactly like her grandfather. Wow. It is so bizarre. So I just think that's beautiful that you still have this gift that was passed down through DNA to you. Yes. I just love that. And you said your mom sings?
Yes, my mom used to be in choir when she was young. She said that she used to be in there was like a national choir in Uganda, and she used to be in that. Yeah, she was really good. Really? Yes.
I love this. So alto, soprano, what?
I actually don't know, but she's an amazing harmonizer. I could see her singing both parts, but amazing harmonizer. I think I got that from her as well. She used to harmonize with us. Like when we were, now I'm veering, but okay. We used to pray every night together, her, me, and my younger sister. We would read a passage from the Bible, and then we would sing a song at the end, and she would always come up with these beautiful harmonies, just so naturally. So she always had the ear and the voice. Yeah.
That's so beautiful. And you are just an amazing harmonizer. I want to just share, like, when I first started working with you, I believe it was on Mama, I Made It. That was the first song I worked with you on. And after hearing, like, just what you heard in your head and being able to execute that, I was like, yeah, so she's just going to work on the entire project. It's a done deal.
I was so happy when you called me back. I was like, yes.
Yes, you did such an amazing job. So it's fascinating for me to hear, like, you're literally just born with these gifts. And what an amazing journey it's been, just discovering yourself throughout. Yeah. So let's go back through that self-discovery. You guys are praying and singing, and music's flowing through the house, and you pick up your first instrument. Tell me about that moment.
Okay. Wow. Let me circle back. I would say my first instrument, besides singing, is piano. I'd always just loved the piano. I just had to play it. And like, if I see a piano in a room, I'm going to the piano. So I would say the first time, was it church? I think it was at school, elementary school, with my music teacher. I would always just play. And sometimes she would be so so sweet and let me play for the class. I'm not saying I was playing anything great. But but she let me do what I had to do. And I just love the piano. To this day, like if I sit at the piano, I can cry. Like I could just play a little bit and just like cry a little bit. Like, oh yeah, I just needed to do that, but I know that's so weird.
To feel. The Cancer has to feel.
That's the only time you're gonna see me cry. Okay, you just put that out there. But in junior high, I also did the same thing, but my choir teacher was very strict, and she was like, listen, you are not allowed to play the piano ever again until you get lessons. I don't know if that meant I was really bad, but I took that as I'm getting lessons because I'm playing the piano again.
She said take it serious.
Yes, she said take it serious, and I did. So that's when I started piano lessons, and that was 8th grade, 7th grade. 8th grade. I think it was 8th grade.
Okay, so middle school, started taking piano lessons. Yeah. And at this time, you were in choir as well.
I was, yeah.
Talk to me about the lessons you learned in choir.
Okay, so let's see. So I started choir when I was 10. And in junior high, I started doing like all district choir and all region choir, and that's how the numbers started stacking up, because every year you kind of had to audition for those things. And so in 8th grade, that's kind of a pivotal time, because that's also when I started taking voice lessons, because I was auditioning for like the all district choirs and things like that. And they also said, okay, well, you can also take lessons since you're doing that. And so I did. But it really, I would say that trained my ear a lot. I think that's when I discovered that I could catch on to notes a lot quicker than, like, I didn't realize, like, there's things that I didn't realize that other people didn't do the way I did. Like, I wasn't the best sight reader, but I could always hear things very well. So that's when I really started to notice that. But yeah, it also just like being able to sing with a lot of people, that just trains your ear even more. And yeah, I don't know if that answers your question, but
no, it does. It does.
Yeah.
It actually not only answers my question, but I'm thinking back to, when we're in the studio and how Angie will sing a note and I will sing the same note, but Angie will tell me that I did not sing the same note, but I can't hear. And it will be like a syllable off or rounded. So your ear is just very acute. And what I'm hearing from you is like this talent that you discovered, like you really leaned into it. So you're a singer, you're a songwriter, you're a pianist, you're a vocal producer, all of the things, right? And we as artists, like, I could live in this space with you all day. But I want to introduce the human, like, who you are. So I have a couple of questions. Sure. We'll get back to the music. This is Artist Manifesto Podcast, but we're going to talk music. But I have a couple of questions. So my Cancer friend,
yes,
how do you turn up?
How do I turn up?
Yes.
First of all, tequila.
Yes. Okay, tequila, Leela.
I'm a tequila gal.
All right.
You might think not, but yeah.
Wait a minute. You might think not.
You might think not. But yes, I love tequila. I mean, I'm not like crazy, but that's how I turn up. And let's see how else. Yeah. Once I have the tequila, put on.
Everything's on the table once you get. First of all, tequila is that girl. But once you hit tequila, like everything is on the table.
Yes. Just put on some good old Afro beats and we're having a great night.
Okay, so wait a minute. So, okay, are we going to the club, or are we at a kickback at home? Like, where are we? The perfect turn up, like your perfect evening, Saturday evening. What are we doing?
Oh my gosh. Okay. That's a hard one to answer because it just depends on what mood I'm in, but I love a good kickback. Yeah. I love a good kickback with people that I know and love. Not that many people are there, maybe a couple new faces, but mostly people that I know and love. And yeah, the tequila, and we're all having fun and all dancing. Like, I can recall literally my niece's 9th birthday.
See, I told you, the kids be up, y'all. The The kids are a vibe. Okay, tell me about this. Tell me about this ninth grade party.
It was literally exactly that. It was just at home, and we invited some people over, and we played music, and we were literally dancing all night. Great. So that's how I turned up.
That's a vibe. I'll say. Okay, so you're a kickback girl.
Yes, I'm a kickback girl.
The club is a nah, because it's too many people. You don't know these people.
Yes, I would say so. I think it's kind of a hit or miss. You know, sometimes I have a good time, but it's not my favorite scene.
Yeah. No, I get it. So are you the type of person, like if someone invites you to a kickback, the next question is who all going to be there?
No, it's not actually. It's who's going to go with me and who invited me, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I can rock with that. So that's how you turn up. Kazé, how do you turn down?
How do I turn down? Ooh, okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. So first of all, hot shower. Have to have a hot shower, put on my cozy PJs. Okay. If it's not scrolling, oh my gosh, please. Doom scrolling. Oh,
we listen and we don't judge.
Don't judge me, please.
Okay.
But you know, I love a good doom scroll. I gotta do it. I just have to do a little bit. But I also sometimes I like to read if I can get a moment and like turn the lights down or catch up on Netflix. There's a show I'm watching right now.
What?
It's called The Queen's Gambit.
I need to get into it.
Good. It's so good. And I haven't watched TV in a while.
Okay.
So I'm like, wait, I would love to give myself a moment and watch TV. What's going on? And I remember I wrote in my notes The Queen's Gambit because I saw a TikTok saying that it was really good. And I love
TikTok.
it. It's so good.
Okay.
So,
okay.
yes.
Without giving us spoilers, what is the Queen's Gambit about? Like, give me a quick trailer.
A quick trailer. An orphaned girl who learns how to play chess.
Oh.
And she becomes a freaking master, and it's just about her journey. She just wants to keep winning. She wants to be the best, and it's about the obstacles that she faces on the way to being the best, and just her obstacles growing up as an orphan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she have red hair?
Yes, it's like short, and she has bangs.
Yes. I have seen it. I've started it. I can't remember all of it, but once you gave me the trailer, I was like, yes, I started watching it, and it is good.
Yes.
I'll go check it out. They didn't pay me for this, so they didn't pay us for this. Yes. So Queens, if y'all Netflix
run me my check.
run both of us our coins. Okay. So speaking of the art that you're into, I know, you know, for myself as an artist, like, the art manifests in different ways. So what, outside of music, what are ways that your artistry manifests?
Oh my goodness. Other ways that my art manifests: fashion. I love fashion.
You are a fashion girly.
Thank you.
You always come with a look.
Thank you. I love fashion. So if I can express myself through clothing, I will. Let's see, what else?
I have one while you're thinking.
Oh, what?
For you, hair.
Oh, yes. I love hair. I do love hair. Thanks. Thank you.
Hair is always, when I go to the studio, I can't wait to see Angie because I'm like, oh, she's going to give me some hair. She's going to get fashion. Like, what is she giving today?
Thank you. And I don't know if this is an odd one, but fragrance. Like, I feel like I'm starting to be a fragrance person. So I feel like, I don't know. It's just like the cherry on top of the ice cream. So
okay, yes. What fragrance? Like, what's catching your aura to like recently?
Okay, so I have a couple of them. The first one I really like is anything vanilla. First of all,
vanilla is that girl.
Yes, but I recently got like this small size bottle of what is it called?
Well, they're not paying you anyway, so.
They're not. Yeah, you're right. It's vanilla.
It's vanilla.
Burberry. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, they got plenty of money.
Yes.
Burberry. They got some really great fragrances.
And this other one is called Yara Tafta. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But it's like kind of fruity and vanilla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I wear that if I'm really looking really girly, if I'm wearing a bunch of pink, I have to have that on because it just matches the vibe. This sounds so weird, but yeah.
No, it really doesn't. You know, and that's Artist Manifesto. That whole, the idea came to me as like, artists at this day and age, we have a unique opportunity to really take the pen and write our own narrative, and the middleman, so to speak, is not as in control of that creative story and that freedom that we have, that freedom of expression that we have. We can literally have immediate access to our core audience, and they have access to us as much as we would allow. And it's just a beautiful exchange. So, you know, Artist Manifesto it's all about that, how artists exist and be. Because I've realized as an artist, I'm different. I'm just, like you said, weird. I'm just a little different in how my thought process and how I think. So I'm sure you've discovered that too. What's like a quirk of yours? Ooh, we're gonna nerd out.
Oh my gosh, yes. I don't even know. Man, I don't know. I think you just have to watch me when I don't know I'm being watched, but
I got one. This is the fun part about me actually knowing you in real life. Angie will dance. Oh. Just that's randomly. So okay, so I gotta share this. I gotta share this with them. There's a song that I wrote. It's called "Let Me Love You." And I don't know, you probably won't even remember this, but I remember like we were listening to the song and I was singing it or whatever. And you were like, Brittany, I feel like, because I was explaining, okay, let me back up. My process is a little weird. I told y'all I was weird. Here's one of my quirks. So anytime I write a song, there's always a scene in my head that goes along with the song, an emotion. What am I doing? What am I feeling? What is this song trying to say? Yeah. So in the song, I was saying, okay, so this song is like, we might have just popped a pill. We might have just, smoked a little, we might have had a little substance in our system, and we're walking through the club and it's like, we're just feeling it, let me love you. And I look over and Angie's like this. She's like, yeah, you walk in the club and you're like, yeah, I know I'm that bitch. Like, what's up? I knew even before that moment, but in that moment it was solidified. I was like, this is my road dog right here. This is my ace. She gets me. She's an artist.
Oh my gosh, that is so true. I do dance. I mean, like I like to dance at the grocery stores, or like, I don't know. That's how I know I'm having a good time at the store. I'm also just really socially awkward. I think that is just funny in general. To
awkward
be
black girl.
Yes, I'm very much that.
Shout out to Issa Rae. We love you.
Yes, Issa. Thank you for putting us on the map.
Look, pioneer. Okay, yes. Dream big. Let's fangirl over Issa Rae right quick.
Okay. Yes.
For me, awkward black girl, insecure. For me, she just pushed the bounds on what I considered was possible for us,
right,
in the space and in this body and how we exist in the world. It's like Issa to me showed us like there really is no ceiling. Just have the audacity.
Right. Yes.
Just have the audacity, and the level of execution and excellence for me for Insecure. Just, you could watch Insecure without the sound and it's pure art.
Yeah.
It's so beautifully shot. Like the entire series is just amazing. The comedy, the way they thread through the storytelling. I wish she would bring Insecure back, or at least a movie. Can we get a movie?
Oh my God, that would be gold. An Insecure movie?
Child. Like, give us like 5 years from like the end.
Have you seen what is it called? Just One of Those Days?
Not yet.
You need to see it.
I need to see it.
It's so funny, hilarious.
I know. And I love her. That's Kelly. What's her actual name? Y'all, charge it to my head and not my heart. What is her? Oh, now I gotta find it. One of these days. Wait a minute. Are you talking about with Keke Palmer?
Yeah, Keke Palmer.
Child,
and SZA.
I'm over here thinking not Keke Palmer and SZA. Yes, I have seen it. Yes. I went the day it came out.
Period.
Actually, it was on a Thursday. I got to preview it. I got to see it early.
Okay, period.
And I want to say I was in Denver at the time. But yes, I did see One of Those Days. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Go see. To me, it's going to be this generation's Friday.
Yes, 100%.
It's definitely going to be this generation's Friday. Yes. But I thought you were talking about the actress on Insecure, the one that plays Kelly. She had a show that unfortunately was recently canceled. Oh man, I don't know. Kelly from Insecure. She's a writer on Insecure, if I'm not mistaken. She is hilarious. Hold on.
I actually did not know she's one of the writers.
Natasha Rothwell, yes, plays Kelly on Insecure. Rothwell is an actress and a writer who was born in Wichita, Kansas in 1980. Let's go. Yes, she had an entire series on her own that was canceled, but she is hilarious.
Dang, I should have. I've never even heard about that. I need to see that.
I need to go back and watch that too. I feel like Insecure what I loved about Insecure too is that it just opened up doors and introduced us to new faces.
Yes, and also like different facets of Black people. Like, like we just got to be just people, you know? Like it was just a world and we were just people. It was our world, you know?
Speak on it.
And that was kind of nice. Like I just got to relax, and it wasn't like no one was suffering.
Can you say no one
was suffering.
People, I really feel like people that are not Black don't realize like we have our own existence. Yes, racism is a part of it. Mm-hmm. The struggle is a part of it. But there's so much joy.
Yes,
so much nuance in that. I love that pivot because that's so true. I think I see that also in your art.
I honestly, I really do find that important. Like for example, this. Yes, that means a lot to me because in this recent song that I just released called Waves, it's just this fluffy love story. And at first I used to like hate that about myself because like I used to just think like, oh, why am I always writing all these fluffy little love songs, blah, blah, blah. But actually, no, I want to write more fluffy love songs because we deserve to be fluffy and lovey-dovey and happy, and we need to be seen that way. I think it's important to be seen that way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just existing in that.
Yeah.
I remember telling you to lean into that.
I think you did. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm glad that you've arrived at a location where it's like accepting that of yourself, because the world we need more love.
Yes, like, we do.
Like fluffy love.
Yes, just fluffy, happy, innocent. We experience that too. And I think it's just not seen enough, you know? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm glad to be part of that quote unquote movement or whatever. I'm just glad to exhibit that.
Yeah. Let's talk about Waves. That's the perfect segue.
Yeah.
I personally, y'all have to, Kazé's discography is very long. You will find her featured on many artists singing other people's songs for many artists, and then her own songs that she's written. Waves, in my opinion, I have 3 that I love. I love Escape, you know that.
Thank you.
I love Love Ain't Enough.
Oh, thank you.
But Waves has been jamming. Like,
thank you so much.
Waves is my lover girl anthem. I love Waves so much, and I love your vocal performance on Waves. So it felt like love.
Yeah.
Like love crashing out of someone. Yeah. So talk to me about that process of writing Waves. Did you write Waves alone, or did you and Dwayne collaborate and write that?
Yes, I wrote my verse and then Dwayne wrote his.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I showed him after I was done writing my verse. As soon as I was done, I was like, Dwayne's gonna sing. I already know it. Like, it was just like a knowing, like, I'm going to take this to him and he's going to sing it. And I'm like, hey, this is what I've got. And like days later, he'd written it and he showed it to me, and it was absolutely perfect. And, but yeah, we wrote that together.
Beautiful. What a beautiful song. Now there's something, I wish Dwayne, I should call him right now.
For real.
He said something in the song that caught my attention. And I was like, no, wait a minute. Because, okay, y'all know songs that you listen to and they're just so beautiful. But then when you read the lyrics, you're like, wait, hold the hell up. Especially men. Because they'll sneak some like crazy stuff in there. So since I know that Dwayne wrote this lyric, you're going to have to ask him.
What lyric?
He said, he was basically saying this amazing best friendship. But then he talks about this intimacy within that. And I was like, well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do you mean by that? So explain to the people, what is Waves from your perspective? What is Waves about?
Okay. Waves means a lot to me because there's so many ways they can come from waves. But okay, so let's start with the beat. My good friend Robin, he's also like my cousin's boyfriend. She's not really my cousin, but that's my cousin. That's
so
girl.
Black.
That's my cousin. Okay. So it's her boyfriend, but he produced the beat, and his name is Rob a Million. Okay. And we used to hang out almost every week. What summer was this? Like 2022. We were meeting every week just to see what we can come up with, because he's a producer. He makes like house beats and house and jazz beats, and you guys should stream him, by the way.
What's his name again?
Rob a Million, all caps. Rob a Million.
Rob a Million. Check him out.
He's amazing. A brilliant mind. So we were just relaxing in between the songs, and he just shows me Waves, and he's like, this is actually my favorite song I've ever produced. And I'm like, oh my God, why? And he was like, well, I made this at a time. Basically, he said that he made it at a time where he was feeling really like he had a lot of writer's block, and he was kind of like doubting himself. I'm so sorry, Rob, please. But it was just beautiful to me. And so he said that as soon as he made Waves, that he felt like he found it. And the words "I found it" really stuck with me. I just thought that was so beautiful, and I was so honored. He was like, he said basically, yeah, you should write on the song, do something with it. And so I ran with that idea because I was just inspired. And also around that time, of course, our friendship was growing, and me and Dwayne's friendship was growing, and I was just going through I was going through a breakup, honestly. And that I had to come to terms with. I was really like kind of in a low place, and at the moment, as I was writing Waves, I was realizing how much love I had around me, including you, by the way, Brittany. That was when we met too. So there was just a lot of blessings popping up, and I just kind of like envisioned you all like flowers in my garden just blooming. So that's kind of what Waves is to me. It's like I found like the way to feel genuine joy again. I found love again through the relationships that were around me. So that's what Waves is to me. I wrote it in a way that was like, yes, like in a intimate romantic sense, but I think I wrote it like that because I think that just comes naturally to me to write like that. And I have felt like that before, but it was just natural to write in that way. But the sentiment, like the feeling, came from that realization.
Oh
yeah.
I feel so, oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry. That's so sweet. I was not expecting that. Thank you.
Of course.
I genuinely love you too. I love you down. Too. There's a lyric, and I love lyrics. Yeah. And so there's a part you say, I think I found it in the bellow of your laughter. I didn't know there was an after, but I found it. So I think that summarizes everything that you just said. Yeah. That is so beautiful. Oh, love it.
Thank you.
Love your writing down, girl. Love it down. Okay, so since we're in this beautiful lovey-dovey space, it wouldn't be a Brittany podcast if it didn't go from love to a little bit closer, like more into intimacy.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. And the la-las. Okay, so you and I have worked on so many songs together, and so many sexy songs too. So many, like, we call them belly roll songs. A belly roll. What What song that you've worked on? It doesn't necessarily have to be my song, but that the intimacy part. What song has really just like really personified your essence? Is it when it comes to just the intimacy and love?
I think Escape. So far, I think Escape. Maybe a little bit of. There's a song I have with another artist called Yasmin. Hey Yasmin. Called Are You Down? And
I love that song.
I think that one just kind of speaks to like how I have like a little playful, like sneaky-esque thing about me. Not bad sneaky, but like just like, you know. I don't know.
You know.
So there's
wait, did y'all catch the shimmy? It's, you know.
If you know, you know. I'm just kidding. Oh my God.
If you know, you know.
But Escape mostly, I think, captures that. I think I just do have like a little bit of a playfulness about me.
Escape. I told you guys that was I had that song on repeat. Like I was like, I love this song so much because it's so well written, and that just even the way it comes on that. I love that. And then it has these elements of jazz. Yeah. And of course you can feel R&B is flowing through there. Yeah. And then there's this whole poem. Yeah. This lyric poem, like just a beautifully written song. But tell us more about like what is Escape about? Okay.
So Escape is, I'm trying not to, I don't want to bring it too much to reality, but it was during the pandemic. You know, I was in my room sad. Yeah. and
so many of us were.
Yeah. And I was just daydreaming while writing this. And I was just playing these chords on the keys. And just at the time I was seeing somebody and I was just thinking about them like, man, we can escape into each other, relax into my kiss, you know, just like it's okay, baby. Like we could do this and this and this. Just close your eyes and think about us, like just escaping together and being together and good times, happy times. And we, you know, cause we weren't able to hang out as much and cause we were in our rooms. So yeah, but Escape is it's just about leisure time with your person and the one you want to be with. And, just going with the flow and not being afraid and just, going right in.
I think in Escape, you say something like the color of your laugh makes your eyes beautiful. Oh, I just love that line.
Thank you.
Because if you think about it, when someone smiles and laughs, there is this light that's in their eyes. And I believe you just encapsulated that so well within that lyric. Thanks. Girl, I listened very deeply. You should know this. I'm a Pisces. Oh, the waters run deep.
The waters do run deep.
Okay, so we're going to come up for a little air. And I have to ask you, like, right now, we know that we're living in some very trying, difficult times. And I know for me, it's really been great to just dive into the music. Oh, yeah. You know, so what are you doing right now outside of music and artistry just for self-care?
Gym, going to the gym. I've been working out every day and making sure to eat well, just to stay sane, really. That's it. Yeah. If I can get outside, I'll get outside. Hanging out with my family, my sisters, having girl time. I need those. I need that.
Yeah.
Like
community.
Just on the weekends. Yes. Community. Yeah. Yeah. That's it for me, I would say.
Okay. So let's get into it.
Okay.
The gym.
Yeah.
What's your favorite machine or body part to work out? Like, what does a workout look like with Kazé?
Ooh, okay. So I always start with stairs. Actually, I think the stairs are my favorite because I feel like every part of me is working just to climb those stairs. Okay. It's no joke.
Ooh, I call the stairs the gauntlet.
The gauntlet for real. So yeah, it depends on what day it is, but I will always start, like if it's any day but cardio, I'll do 10 minutes on the stairs and then I'll do upper body day. and then I'll go back to the stairs at the end for 10 more minutes. If it's a cardio day, then I'll do 30 minutes on the stairs and then 30 minutes on walking on the treadmill.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So changing it up.
Yeah.
How many days of cardio do you do?
2 days of cardio, 3 lifting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you feel like lifting has changed your body?
Yes.
In what way?
I feel like it makes my posture better. I've been walking better. My legs are stronger. Like, okay, people used to push me and I would always trip and fall. And they'd be like, oh my gosh, you just gave up so easy. And I would think to myself like, man, you know, maybe I'm just not, okay, maybe you're right. But once I started working out, I realized it's just because I just wasn't strong. Like my legs needed to work.
Just
didn't have any freaking muscles. Like I just didn't, or I wasn't engaging. Because I wasn't I just wasn't thinking about my legs.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
So, yeah, and I feel like my core is developing really well. I just feel stronger. I feel more upright, and yeah, I can see it.
Oh, I love that. I love that so many. I love that because a lot of times, especially as a woman with PCOS, I have to find other ways of measuring my fitness because the scale doesn't always tell the full story. So I love that you're like, I feel stronger. My core feels stronger. Like there's different ways to measure outside of the scale. So I think that's so cool.
Yes.
How you explain
and
that.
It helped my singing a lot, actually. I feel like I can belt higher now, and I can sustain. I feel like I can last, or I have more stamina. So yeah, thank you working out. Thank you, gym.
Go gym, daddy. So speaking of the gym and like the mental health and what you're doing, that's what you're doing for your body, eating well. Let's talk about what you're doing for your mind.
Like just instead of doom scrolling, I do doom scroll. Okay. I do.
We listen and we don't judge.
But if I want to, not do that, I just open a nice book, read something.
What are you reading now?
Something. Right now I'm reading In the Deep. I forget who the author is, but Halle Bailey put me onto this one.
Okay.
Yes, I saw one of her and Chloe's interviews, and she said she read that, and I was like, you know what? Halle read it. It must be good. So I just gave it a shot, and I really like it. So yes, In the Deep.
In the Deep book. Let's find out who. The Deep by
The
River
Deep.
Solomon. Okay, we gotta check that out. With David Diggs. Oh, David! William Hudson and Jonathan Snipes. Oh, I might check that out too. Yeah. And it's not that expensive. It's available on Audible for $0 with membership as well.
Oh, really? Audible?
Okay, with the membership.
With a membership.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
That's good to know.
I love reading too. I'm actually reading Atomic Habits right now. By James Clear. So I'm getting into it. It's really cool. I love self-help type of books, or like mindset books, because we were talking about mental fitness. And as a twin mom, like I had to read Atomic Habits because I want to do more with less time, but I need big results with the amount of time that I have. And so I was like, let me kind of get into that. So that's mental work. We talked about the physical work. I have a question then.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's like your top 4 musical influences? Let's do top 4 of all time, and then like top 4 for now.
Okay.
It's so hard. Only 4.
Okay, first person that comes to mind is Sade. Yes. I love her lyricism. She makes big problems seem small. Like she makes it seem like, oh, it's just, and you're like, oh yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Like she takes it and puts it right here and then right here. So I love Sade. Sade is a huge influence. Bob Marley for that same reason, I would say. Like he just injects healing. Like, here you go, drink this. Whitney Houston.
Drink this.
Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey. Oh my goodness. Mariah Carey. I can't. Do I need to say more?
No.
Celine
you only
Dion.
get 4.
Oh shoot!
You said Sade, Bob Marley, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey.
Oh, Okay, can I trade? No, no.
You can't
It's
trade.
Okay. I don't
Do you want to trade?
I don't. It's
Do you
okay.
want an honorable mention?
Yes.
Okay, one honorable mention.
Mariah Carey.
Wait, you already said
Celine Dion. Celine Dion was the honorable.
Dion.
Yes, she's the honorable.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, we have some that are alike. Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey.
Yes. Yes.
I love me some Sade too, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey,
Yes.
love them down. Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Beyonce.
Oh, wait, no. Oh
Not
my
in any
gosh.
particular order either.
Wait, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Beyonce. Okay. Yes. Okay. Sorry. I wanted to say Michael Jackson. Sorry. But I will stop there.
Did she just get 6?
I'm so
you
sorry.
literally just worked in 6. Okay, so who's your 4 that are influencing you right now? Who are you listening to?
Okay. Right now I'm listening to Faye Webster. Whoa. She is amazing instrumentation. Who else? Cleo Soul.
Yes.
Oh, Kalala. I'm so sorry. I'm saying her name so bad. Kalala, I think is how you say it. But she recently came out with a live album of her performance at the Blue Note, and it's called In the Blue Light. You should totally listen to it.
I gotta check it out.
It's beautiful, and oh my God, it's gorgeous. That's really feeding the spirit right now. So I think I said 3. Yeah. I think it'll probably come back to me, but those 3 are for sure. Oh yeah, I'm going back into Solange. Yeah, when I get home, I don't know, that just sparks something in me. So
timeless.
Yeah. Yes, it is
Solange's
timeless.
art is so timeless.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you currently working on?
Oh, okay. Right now I'm working on things that are not, I guess not typical. Like right now I'm working on something very personal with a brand new person that I literally just met them, and we're like kindred musically. And so we're working on this song together. I don't want to say too much.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it after.
Okay.
It's, oh my God, it's really special to me. And it's, yeah, for the soul. And I'm also, I think I shouldn't speak on this, but me and Robin Million, we're collabing again. So yeah.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yes, we're working on some stuff. So yeah, I would say just stuff to let my other facets speak and, be seen. So yeah.
I remember telling you, like, as an artist, just go there.
Yeah.
Like,
you definitely inspire me.
Aw.
You do it so effortlessly, and like literally every facet of yourself, you show up 100%, and it's like, no, this is the kind of artist she is. Nope, this is the kind of artist she is. Nope, this is like you are 100%. All of your colors shine so beautifully. Aww. And that's so inspiring, and it's so fun to work with you for that reason.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's supposed to make me cry. Yeah. Gosh, that's so sweet to hear. So, in the spirit of just dreaming, because I'm a big dreamer, a big manifester. Okay, what are we manifesting? Like, let's put it out there. People are going to want to support you, Kazé. So I definitely am going to have your handles and everything on the screen so you all can follow her, listen to her, fall in love with her like I have. But where do you see yourself in your art a year from now, 5 years from now? And how can we help you get there?
I would love to be on tour or just reaching more people. I just want more people to experience or just to be seen through my music. I just want to reach more people, hopefully be on tour or have an album already put out, or, yeah, I guess it's a little simple, but I don't know if that answers the question.
Yeah, it answers the question, and it sparks more questions.
Sure.
If someone were to see you live, what is the experience? What's the Kazé experience? Paint that picture for us.
Oh, wow. Okay. I would say if someone were to see me live, my priority is to just set a tone. Just allow people to feel, just to be able to see themselves in every story, every song that I sing. I just want people to feel something and hopefully bring people in the room together, like people, like the person next to you you never knew, like somehow you find a common ground there. Like I just want to create like a oneness, like our own little dome of uplifting. And yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense, but
no, because that's the perfect bookend to what we were talking about earlier, how music is unifying. There's so much as humans that we have in common, no matter what part of the earth you are on, no matter what your avatar looks like. I fully believe that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And because of that, there's this unification that we all, those commonalities that we all share. So I love that it sounds like you want to create a space where people are able to leave their differences at the door and just be.
Exactly.
And enjoy. I love that so much.
Yeah, have a good cry if you needed to cry.
Girl,
like maybe if there's a feeling something you were avoiding, you might have to face it when you come see me. I don't know. Like I wanted you to let it out. Yeah.
Yes. I know seeing you on stage for the first time when I went to the Brat, seeing you explain, you just had this aura, this goldenness about you that was just shining so brightly when you were singing.
Thank you.
And at times you would close your eyes, and I remember thinking to myself, no, open your eyes, because everyone's just connecting. It was so silent because I believe everyone was just feeling in that moment. Like you were shining so bright. And that's why I started recording. I was like, oh my God, I got to get content. Like this is, you can't pay for this content. I grabbed my phone and was like trying to hold it steady, because you really do have a way of just breaking down the barrier and just making people go on this beautiful love journey with you. It is very much Cancer, very much watery, you know. I call us mermaids. So whenever we make music, it's like, okay, let's get in the water. It's the mermaid. We're diving deep today. The water's
fine.
Yes, and deep. But I love to seeing you in concert and just like kind of vibing out. I mean, it really did feel like the audience loved that too.
Yeah.
Can I dream for you?
Of course you can.
Okay.
That's so sweet.
I see Kazé in this beautiful emerald dress, big, beautiful hair with gold accents on it. Big, just full on Kazé, whimsical Kazé mode, with the wind blowing, with an orchestra surrounded by candles.
Oh, wow.
In this intimate yet large space, like maybe House of Blues. Wow. I see that for you.
Wow, thank you.
Because you're definitely that artist. Like, we see artists like Adele, and she kind of has that make you feel type of energy,
Yes, convicting.
Yeah.
She's very convicting.
Captivating.
Yes.
That is the word. Like, I can see you captivating. And I personally want to help you reach your target audience. So if you were to describe like your target audience, who do you want to reach? Who do you make music for? Like that one person.
I feel like young Black women who maybe don't fit within the lines per se. I feel like I kind of grew up as someone who was always like in between. Like,
explain that.
Like, okay, yeah, I'm African. But you're American. Okay, I'm American. But you're African. And okay, I don't know. Just like I always felt like I was like in between places. And even like growing up, in the suburbs, you're one of a few Black people. And yeah, I don't know if I'm making any sense.
No, you do have your foot in two worlds.
Yeah.
I think you and I have even talked about this. Like, talk to me, is there a defining moment or something that really stands out as an experience that you had living in both of those worlds?
What do you mean exactly?
So has there been a time where because you said sometimes you feel other. That's what I heard, at least. Mm-hmm. So walk us through, like, when did you have that experience? And what was that about?
I guess, like, maybe not as specific a specific event, but like trying to communicate with my family, like on my dad's side, like I can speak Kirundi too, but I would get so shy because I have like such an American accent. So I would find myself in those moments like feeling more not as connected, I guess, or not as much a part of it, I guess, because like I wasn't like the other kids who were from there. And then here there would be some things that maybe like my Black American friends grew up, like different music that they listened to, or just different moments that they had with their families that I didn't have because my family's African. So it was just like little moments where I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I had a slightly different experience than you did, you know? So just like that, if that makes any sense.
No, it does. You know, it's really cool to have this type of conversation because you are a first generation immigrant or child of immigrant, excuse me. And, you know, for me, my family's been here probably for thousands of years, right? Yeah. And so there is this just different, as we talked about, there's different ways of being Black in America. There's, you know, we're not a monolith. You know, we have these different nuances and experiences and able to learn, you know, from each other. So I just think that's wonderful just to talk about that now, especially being in our country where immigrants are just under attack. Not by us, by, you know, by other people that are just not tolerant of being like you and being accepting and being curious about others. So it's just so important to have those discussions and to uncover those differences because I'm curious about it. And I even tell you like, hey, I'm not trying to be ignorant, but I have this curiosity, like answer this question for me. So I just think that is just, you know, it's just so awesome to have these kind of discussions.
Definitely 100%. And I guess kind of like going back to your question, like who else I make music for, I would say I also make music for people with big feelings. I think I've always grown up like feeling like my feelings were too big and I was too sensitive and just feeling kind of uncomfortable with that. And so I'm hoping that my music can speak to those people. Yeah.
I know you were telling me that you journal as well.
Yes.
Is that how the writing started, like writing songs and all that?
Not necessarily. Like, no, not really. I would say when I journaled, I was just journaling because I like needed to journal. In fact, like when I write songs, I don't actually write them in a journal. I actually I'll make them up and I'll put them in my notes in my phone.
Same. But
journaling, like when I journal, I really just journal and just write my feelings or my goals or things like that.
Yeah. No, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Do you believe in manifestation?
I do. Yes, I do. Yes. I think this kind of goes back to your question, like what do I do to feed my mind? I also love, like when I wake up in the morning, if I have the energy, I love to listen to positive speaking. There's a lady that I listen to. Her name is I Understood. Like I understood. Okay. And she's a South African lady and she just speaks life, you know, she's just encouraging and like, I just love to listen to either that or positive affirmations or a prayer or just anything positive to just, you know, pour some nice water on me, positive energy on me before I leave. So, yeah. I forget where I was going with that, but yeah,
just like that protects your energy. Yeah, keeps your vibe high.
Yes, yeah.
Especially during these times, like we need that high vibratory source. So I love that you are sharing like some of the tools that you use to keep your vibe high.
Yes, and manifesting. That's what it was.
Yes, and manifesting.
Yes,
we have to have high vibes.
Exactly.
To manifest.
Exactly.
And believe that you're manifesting. So I know we talked about like what you see next year. You want to be touring. Yes. I want to help you get to touring. Yes. What about in 5 years? What are you doing, Kazé?
Wow, in 5 years, I hope I'm collaborating with my favorite artists or just artists that I respect. Or I would love to be still vocal producing, of course. whether, and when I say collaborating with other artists, performing with them, producing with them, I hopefully will have different types of music out, because I feel like I'm at a point where I know I can't let those other versions of me die. You know, I know I'll be expressing in different ways, and I think I will have bodies of work that express just different genres.
Yes.
So I think that's where I will be. I think I'll be making music with incredible musicians from all over. Yeah.
What are 3 artists or groups that you would love to work with in some capacity?
Ooh, okay. This is random, but I would love to see what me and Chloe could do. Chloe Bailey. I know she's a genius producer.
Yes.
And I would love to I want to see what our brains could conjure up. So that's random, but I want to work with Chloe Bailey. Let's see who else. I would love to work with Kalela. I just think I love how she expresses, and I love the atmosphere she creates in her concerts. I haven't been to a show, but I watch her, and I would love to be part of that. I want to build something like that with her. Thames.
Yes.
I think Thames is she has this authenticity that I want to create with someone who's that authentic, you know?
Yes.
And just exactly who they are. Yeah.
Love her. Oh, she's so beautiful and so talented.
Yes.
Come on,
she's just she seems like a genuine spirit, at least.
Yeah.
I feel like right now I'm like blanking, but
but girl power though.
Yeah, girl power, right?
I love though. It sounds like the women that you chose are they're authentically them.
Yes.
I love how bold Chloe is.
Yes.
Like I love how fearless and bold, or I don't even know if we call it fearless, but she'll do it anyway.
Yes.
Like
she's
regardless,
not afraid to try.
She's I love how free she is.
Yes.
And just, multifaceted artist.
Yes.
I gotta check out, you said Kalela? Kalela.
Yes.
Kalela. Yes. Charge it to my head, not my heart. I'm going to check you out.
Yes, please.
And Tim's come on, Tim's. I'm excited about that. We're manifesting that for you. Yes. We're manifesting all that good stuff for you.
Yes.
So now this is the part of the podcast where we get to play a game. So
okay, games.
We're going to draw a couple of cards. And we love to support small businesses around here. So this is our Substance cards that you can find on their website. And I believe they're also available on the TikTok shop. So,
hey, come on, TikTok.
Come on. All right, Kazé. You get to choose from the Substance card. I'm just going to take out a few. Okay. And I will have you choose from the deck randomly.
Gosh. Randomly. Okay.
What are you doing with your fingers?
I don't know. I just
Just rubbing the fingers together like Birdman. Yes. Like, what is going on? What did you pull?
Are you content with your life? Wow. This is a hard question. My goodness. I think I have multiple answers, but okay, I can say yes and no for multiple reasons, but okay, my yes is because it is supporting me to keep making music, and I'm in a position where I can do really great things with my art. So I'm content. I'm happy that I can do that. I'll say, I only want to say no, not in a negative way, just no as in there's so much I want to do. And I can already see those things that I have not done yet. So, yeah.
Yeah. Even to me, one of your first or a huge milestone that I got to witness was the success of Control.
Yeah.
With your sister, and the music video and everything is just so polished and beautiful, well executed on that. So, I'm seeing I think you can be happy and still want to grow.
And just want more, yeah.
Yes, and want more. Exactly. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, another draw.
Okay,
wait a minute. Let me see. Vulnerability. Let's put this one to the side because that was very vulnerable. And now we're going to get into here.
So sorry, I have a little cold.
No, you're
It literally came out of nowhere.
So this is about intimacy, because this wouldn't be a Brittany podcast without intimacy.
Okay. Let's see. I don't want to get my makeup on it. They're perfectly white. Okay. Ooh. What is your definition of love?
Perfect for you.
God.
Oh my. Talk about manifesting. Like, come on.
L-O-V-E.
Yes.
Okay. My definition of love. Oh my God. That's funny. I was kind of talking about this with a friend last night, but
Oh my gosh.
just because like we were talking about a song.
The universe. I'm telling you.
Weird.
Okay.
Just I think, okay, there's multiple types of love, but I think like when you can know someone at their innermost and still love them, and when you know someone at their innermost, it means you've seen everything that they thought they were hiding, or and they see everything you thought you were hiding, and maybe you don't like, but they're able to show a mirror to it, or and vice versa, and it doesn't scare, or it does scare you, but they show it to you in a gentle way, and it allows you to grow instead of destroy you. So I think that's part of love, like just basically seeing everything and being gentle and helping them grow. Also, let's see. Yeah, I guess maybe I want to say unconditional love, but I've kind of have like a new outlook on that.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Like, yes, you can love someone unconditionally, but it doesn't mean that you just let them do anything. Like, you have to, I guess, you let them know you fully, as in let them know what gets to you and what is not okay with you. Allow yourself to show that you're not okay with certain things. And I don't even know if I'm making sense. I want to skip that.
You're totally, no. I think we can lean into that, because so many people think unconditional love is accepting the bullshit.
Yeah.
And being a doormat to someone.
Yeah.
That's not unconditional love. That's you not loving yourself.
Right.
You not setting boundaries.
Yes.
And and if they're constantly crossing your boundaries, then that's not love on their behalf either.
Right.
So is that where you were trying
Yes, exactly. Yes, words.
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly where I was trying to head. Yes.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
No, I love that. And there's self-love in that, like having those boundaries, communicating that. And I love the portion about growing together.
Yeah.
As someone who married their high school sweetheart.
Oh, yes.
People say, oh, that shit is hard. Because you're growing. You're not fully, we met at 7, well, we're together since we were 17, but you change and you grow and you different. I mean, the level of grace you have to have to stick it out for so long, that it's difficult. So yeah, that part is just, I totally felt that in my soul and my spirits. Yes. Amen. Hallelujah. Okay. Let's pull another one from intimacy, because if y'all listen to my music, you know why.
Okay, there goes.
Last and final part.
Share the story of your first heartbreak, or okay. Ooh, what was my first heartbreak? Wow. I feel like I've had a couple of them. But I guess there's one that's like more significant. It was about 3 years ago. And really ultimately what happened was we were long distance, and the distance we just both felt the weight of it. And we were just growing in separate directions. And I feel like we both like did things that were out of our character, just because we just both weren't ready to accept like, hey, this isn't working anymore. And we weren't ready to let go. And we were just hurting each other, really. So I would say that was a really significant heartbreak. I think that was a huge heartbreak for me. But that's basically what happened. The distance distance and growing apart, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, absence can make the heart grow fonder.
Yeah.
But it's hard to have a relationship when you never are physically present with each other.
Exactly. I underestimated that, because I really thought, oh, I can do this. I'm cool. But no, I could do it, but I didn't realize the damage it was doing, being apart for that long. So
Yeah.
You live and you learn.
Yeah, been there, done that. It's not for the weak.
At all.
It's not for the weak.
Yeah.
Well, Kazé, oh my gosh, I think we have reached the end of our time together here on the Artist Manifesto podcast. I like to cheers it up if that's okay with you.
Of course.
So here's to manifesting the life of your dreams and even beyond. May the universe act in accordance with everything that it has for you, and may no weapon formed against you prosper.
Amen. Amen to that.
Thicker than a snicker, thicker than a snicker. Cold peanut butter, yeah, you gonna need some liquor. Thicker than a snicker, thicker than a snicker.